What it is, Pete? You are tuned in to your Gospel Hip Hop Hour with your hosts, Sean and Tanya, where we are guaranteed to reach your heart and your ears so we can help jump off your weekend. So sit back and relax and let me take you on a Holy Ghost ride.
Should I drink it up? Should I pour my life into the cup? Would that make me down enough? Am I trending? Am I trending? Should I show off what I got? Just so they can say I'm hot. Does he love me? Does he love me? Love me not? Am I trending? Am I trending? But you just wanna be the hot topic, but oh nah. What lengths will you go to stay topping, stay popular? So obsessive, like am I trending? I know that you heard this before, but choose it now. Who do you love more? You think you're serving God, but you're not. If you ain't that number one in that spot, it's all bad. But there's a chance to change all that. 'Cause I know that you're not all bad. You just think that people like that, so you act like that. Yeah. Should I go bad? Should I forget my manners where they at? Shouldn't I do these things just to keep up with the fad? Am I trending? Am I trending? Should I do it because they told me to? Should I jump off the bridge right after you? Don't care, I hurt myself, long as they think that I'm cool. Am I trending? 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 Care what you think? Care what you think? Am I trending? Am I trending?
Everybody wanna be trending right now. It's just a big fan right now. Yeah, it's a fan. Got 100 selfies. Can't be that healthy. Am I the trending topic? Somebody help me. I need some therapy. Some Theraflu. I need my fit. I need my click. I need my view. So let's say they tryna say that it don't take faith. They know. Then they replace grace. Now you obey, do what they say. You gon' do it your way, find out you wrong. Do what you won't, find out you wrong. He can save you though, really save you though. Don't matter what you own.
But you just wanna be the hot topic, but oh nah. What lengths will you go to stay topping, stay popular? So obsessive, like am I trending? I know that you heard this before, but choose it now. Who do you love more? You think you're serving God, but you're not. If you ain't that number one in that spot, it's all bad. But there's a chance to change all that. 'Cause I know that you're not all bad. You just think that people like that, so you act like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Am I
Welcome
trending?
back, Gospel Hip Hop Hour. How you doing?
All right, welcome back to the Gospel Hip Hop. I'm excited. We're here. I'm feeling under the weather, but it's all good. It's all good. You know, I guess we'll jump into it and start talking about this Walter Scott. Everybody's doing it, right?
That's it, man.
We need to talk about it, for real.
Yeah, definitely.
And what is amazing is when you start thinking about this story, we're going to talk about Walter Scott a little bit. We're going to talk about what's going on in Atlanta with the young man that was killed in Smyrna. Mm-hmm. And we want to just make sure that we just focus on some of the news that are important to us. We talked a couple of weeks ago about what we can do And I think that it's imperative that we just really let our voices be known in everything that there is going on right here.
No doubt.
So, Sean, what you know about the Walter Scott situation?
Man, it's terrible, man. I think that his life was taken. I think it could have been handled a lot different, a different situation. It could have been handled differently. A lot of things could have been done differently, man. The man should still be here. You worried about paying child support, but now he can't. He's not even here to see his kids. So what good did you do? You know, justice served, what was that? I don't know.
Yeah, and so what's interesting, when we want to discuss, there's a lot of people going on, they came out with the video by originally was an anonymous bystander, but the bystander videotaped it. And it took a few days for the video to be released, for them to come forward with the video they had. And it's amazing when you look at the story that he gave and how he immediately went into covering his butt.
Right.
Immediately making sure that he was, gave his version of what happened, of the encounter. And it was published in newspapers all over South Carolina and basically already justified his death.
Yeah. It's, my whole thing is, why did it take so long to get this tape? You know what I'm saying?
I can understand the fear in it.
No, not him. I'm talking about for them to release the police video. It just was released today or yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, the dash cam. The dash cam didn't show anything. I think that's important to note that he knew what happened on the dash cam.
Yeah.
He knew the dash cam was there. He knew what it would show.
Mm-hmm.
The dash cam does not show him killing the man.
Right.
It's the video from the bystander.
The dude, yeah.
Yeah,
gotcha.
So it's important to recognize that.
And like you said, it's got to be kind of scary for him, knowing that it's this guy that I think the guy name is Eric Garner in New York, the one that got killed a little while ago. The dude was, they've been harassing this guy since he done that, since he showed his video. They've been harassing him.
Yeah. So okay, it's scary for you talking about it
for the person that was recording.
That was recording it. Yeah, definitely. It was. I think it was, and I can understand definitely how it would take a while for you to come forward, because a lot of times you have to think about the consequences of what could happen, repercussions. And it's a small town. In fact, CNN was comparing this town in South Carolina to Ferguson and the racial makeup and the fact that it's a small community. It's not a big city like Atlanta.
Right.
So
right.
they discussed the similarities in it and how it could definitely be scary.
Well, you had some experiences in South Carolina, so you kind of know a little bit about South Carolina.
I do.
You know a little bit about South Carolina. We've been there before and had some experiences ourselves with race there.
Oh, yes, in Myrtle Beach. Yes, we did. But, I think it's a thing where, we definitely we have to be conscious of what's going on. And we want to make sure that we touch on what's important right now. And with Walter Scott, we talked about what we can do, but I really think it's important that we get into politics so we can make sure the only thing that saved, of course it didn't save him, but the only thing that is forcing justice or a form of at least the charges against this police officer is the fact that there was a camera.
Right.
And we need to think about the fact that in certain states, Ohio and Texas, they're actually trying to present legislation to prevent people from videotaping cops. Right. So I think it's important that we think about that we become active. Again, we have to be active in our communities because the importance and the significance of technology, making sure having the video, it made a difference.
Yeah.
And we have to be able to make sure that our simple rights are not stolen from us, all in an attempt to cover up. And it's not just a cover up. It's a thing where you don't want to have to go back. And I understand that police officers are there to help and to serve us and protect us, but at the same time, they should be accountable for their actions.
Yeah, there's been several occasions where a standby person has recorded something or caught them on, doing something by catching them on tape, and I remember with Rodney King, you know, even though we didn't have phones back then with the recording, but somebody recorded that. That was a recording with the reason why those police officers got caught. So there's, you know, you never know who's watching you. The officers doesn't anyway. You know what I'm saying? While they're out there doing whatever they think they're doing and getting away with something, you're really not getting away with something.
That's right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That was it. I was good. Go ahead.
No, I was just thinking when you talked about Rodney King, it's interesting because, you know, with Rodney King, that was the whole problem. That's the reason why we had the riots in the first place. Okay, you've got the cops on tape beating this man. He's on tape, and they still somehow got off.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So, but you're right. They were charged. The only reason they were charged.
Yeah.
You know, there's a story right now. No one can justify right now. There's no one's really explaining what's going on. But it was that went in with New York Police Department. The police department fractured his leg.
Yeah.
Now we're waiting to hear all the details.
Exactly.
But this is an NBA player.
Yeah. You're right. I just heard that tonight, and I was kind of looking over the game a little bit before we came, and I heard that I forgot his name, Cephalosius. I forgot his name, Cephalosius, something like that. But he's one of the players. Yeah, you're right.
So
they're saying he broke his knee.
Yeah,
doing something.
That's important, though. That was something to do. We just have to be cautious, and we need to go ahead and we're going to discuss some different items. We're going to discuss the Walter Scott situation again. We're going to discuss a little bit about what we can do in our community with Smyrna. And we're also going to talk about what's going on in the state with education for our kids. Right now, we're going to get back to some music. We're going to listen to some Jesus Peace and a little bit of Lecrae. And we'll come back to you soon. I
also want to talk a little bit about Easter last weekend and, you know, just resurrection, you know, Easter and everything. Let's talk a little bit about that, too.
Definitely.
You know, so.
I'm sorry, I forgot that. Thank you so much.
That's cool. We get back into this music, make it happen.
Hattie on the trail. Still got my Jesus piece hanging all up in your club. Throw it up like we banging. Slanging that rock, but it ain't nothing like it. Thank you. Came to get them ready for them choppers go and leave them stacked. I still got my Jesus piece hanging. I still got my Jesus piece hanging. I still got my Jesus piece hanging. I still got my Jesus piece. When I'm saying I'm on 10, baby, rep the gospel from coast to coast. Sitting on this order for rebel, no rehab, I overdose on nothing but kingdom business. All up, I got the Father, but the back of my neck is dripping in diamonds. These Christians bothered. I'm like, hey, why they mad? Can't give me one scripture to show me I violate my dad. All I need is one verse. Until then, check your behavior. But you can't get past my diamonds. These saviors just see the savior. Yeah, we gon' shut it down. We don't care if they don't like it. We gon' spit it how you give it and rep them just how we like it. And we dare not touch the story. It's all about Jesus reigning like a game and you're rapping with his flag. I got my Jesus piece hanging. I'm hanging. I still got my Jesus piece 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 hanging. I'm hanging. I ain't tripping, I ain't Kanye West, but I bet you my Jesus Christ, he gon' walk with me. All of my people be getting money illegal, and all my chances, my brothers to get it off of me. You might be friends, but we varsity. I'ma get charged with grand larceny. We like, I'm coming in the dark, but Jesus is making it super easy to take over your property. Hey, check out my Jesus piece. You ain't even really gotta notice me. I be on my Kevin Bacon, invisible, individual, spiritual. All I'm in, that's why these rappers ain't seeing me. Blowing up like TNT. We been waiting like DMV. Music factory on CNC. Do you really want a revolution? I don't think they following me. I don't even think you know who this be with another club bang. They all fall down, they call me the king of Jenga. Give me my crown, you rappers got 50 fingers. Told them we willing to die for this hanger. Yeah, got the plaques on the wall. I don't see nothing but the plaques on the wall. G8 don't play, we gon' ball till we fall. We set, bring it back like a mohawk. Hitting out that church up at UT80, go rep that cross. Favor, I got in me, I swag just like a boss. That chain is amazing, but the meaning's greater. Let the chain hang if you're reppin' the same. Okay, I still got my Jesus piece hanging around my neck. This one goes out to your labels, and I mean all